Although the Williams residence was a household of two, General Kemper and Leila Williams relied on the talents and expertise of a large staff, including a chauffeur, butler, cook, housemaid, laundress, personal maid, secretary, and gardener. These individuals and their labor are an essential part of the story of the Williams residence. Presently, our knowledge about these workers is incomplete and comes largely from the perspective of Leila and Kemper Williams. This video marks the beginning of an effort to better understand and tell their stories. Here is an introduction to some of the men and women who worked in the Williams residence. Despite turnover throughout the years, several individuals spent most of their working lives in the Williams' employ. Isaiah Chapman, a native of St. Mary Parish, worked as a chauffeur for the Williamses from the late 1920s until his retirement in 1960. In addition to maintaining their cars and serving as their driver, Mr. Chapman drove their Jaguar cross-country from New Orleans to Santa Barbara each summer when the family relocated there. Another longtime worker was Lawrence Peter Jacobs. Originally from Opelousas, Louisiana, Mr. Jacobs had a long history with the Williams family. He first worked as a butler and valet for General Williams's father. Later, he served as Leila and Kemper's butler from the late 1920s until his death in 1968. In the course of his work, Mr. Jacobs oversaw many aspects of running the household, from welcoming and serving guests at dinner parties to ordering household items such as linens. Like his colleague Ike Chapman, Lawrence Jacobs also traveled with the Williamses to Santa Barbara. Mr. Jacobs was a military veteran. While serving in China during World War II, he purchased these silk irons as a gift to Leila Williams, who kept them displayed on the living room coffee table. Lydia Boudreau, another longtime employee, a native of Kemper's hometown of Patterson, Louisiana, worked as the Williamses' personal maid from 1927 to 1971. Ms. Boudreau maintained the Williamses' extensive wardrobes, did alterations and repairs, and helped Leila Williams to dress for events. Although her position was part-time, she often traveled to Santa Barbara in the summer times as well. The Williamses also employed a full-time cook. From 1953 to 1960, Lillian Anderson Moore ran the Williamses' kitchen. She was succeeded by Bernice Mayfield, a native of rural Tensas Parish, Louisiana, who worked for the family until Kemper's death in 1971. Mrs. Moore and Mrs. Mayfield prepared daily meals as well as lavish suppers for the Williamses' many parties. Bernice Mayfield was the Williamses' highest-paid female employee. Initially, she earned merely half that of the Williamses' male employees, as was common for the time. By the end of her career, however, she received an equal salary to the butler. The Williams residence staff worked in every space in the house, both public and private. Dinner parties like this Christmas Eve meal came together because of the efforts of multiple staff members who cleaned, planned, prepared, served, and cleaned again. Behind this dining room door, staff used a large working kitchen and butler's pantry as a workspace and staging ground for both festive occasions and daily life in the house. To the Williamses' family and friends, much of this labor was invisible. Likewise, the contributions of domestic workers are often hidden from view to visitors of historic homes. The Historic New Orleans Collection wants to tell a more complete story. In order to do so, we need more information. If you knew or know about any of the people mentioned in this video, or others who worked at the Williams residence, we want to hear from you. Please reach out to residencestaff@hnoc.org.